What's going on, guys? What a wild morning it's been. Nintendo just had their direct. If you were following the stream, we streamed our live reaction, and I'm gonna post that separately. The reaction of the of the trailer, of the two trailers. But in this episode, you guys, I want to. Sorry, I'm just moving my chair. Huh. I want to go in and sort of deep dive. I want to slow this down to half speed, and we're going to turn down the volume because it's going to sound all distorted and shit. I want to deep dive in, and I kind of want to look at what things that I saw in the trailer that were really, really cool. I want to point out things, and I just want to discuss things with you. So without further ado, here's the first trailer that we got. So the first thing off the hop I want to say is just look how good this looks. And so one of the big complaints a lot of people had was that, naturally, the original trailer showed, an empty world. And people were afraid that it's just going to be people and we're not going to have wild Pokemon moving around. Well, right there in the corner we can see a Steenie. You can't see it because I'm in the way. Right there. Right there. See? Steenie. And now I'm not in the way. Well, I'm still in the way. I'm always in the way. Perpetually always in the way. Yeah, and so that was one of the big things I noticed right off the hop, and I was like, great. And then day and night system. I'm glad that they're keeping it going. You know, it looks good, but the game just looks so good. Look at this. So there's our rival, Hop, who I'm not a huge fan of the name, but that's fine. You know, it's just, it looks clean. The environments look clean. This is clearly your first battle after picking your starter, so he picks whatever is weak to you, but they did make a mention of, look at these locations. They did make a mention of he is one of your rivals, meaning there's going to be another one who's going to have whatever the better Pokemon is. So, that's cool. And so this is our first look at the professor's niece, I think it's called. Sonia, the professor's niece. And we don't know what she does, but she's obviously going to be integral. And there's Professor Marigold? No, it's not Marigold. I need to have a second page open here on their website. Oh wow, they actually... Here we go. Perfect. The people in Pokemon of the Galar region. So, do they not have, gym leaders in Dynamax, the Max Raid? Okay. That's fine. We'll leave that over there for now. Actually, we can put that there. Haha! Anyways, so that's the professor. They introduce her later on, and we're going to go through that. So, battles in the grass. It's almost like you run to it. Okay, and this is our first look at three brand new Pokemon. Okay, we have Wooloo, the sheep, which is adorable as hell. I gotta cheat because I don't remember these things' names. We got... Well, actually, no, I want that there. So, sorry. We got Wooloo, the sheep, in the middle. We got Dreadmaw, I'm pretty sure, which is this snapping turtle, and then I forget the name of that new one. Gossifleur. So Wooloo, it's a sheep Pokemon. It's got Fluffy and Runaway. Wooloo lives in a herd and mimics the actions of their trainer or herd leader. They dislike conflict. If they need to escape from enemies, they will simply roll. That's adorable. They will simply roll away. That's awesome. And then there was... I wish they released the typings, but that'll come. I can feel it. Dreadnought, that's what it is. Strongjaw with Cell... there is a typings. Water Rock. See, I had a feeling. Looking at him, I'm like, okay, he's definitely a water type, because turtle. Water Rock. Grass type's gonna say hello to you. That's for sure. I wonder if this thing evolves. or if it has a pre-evolution. I wouldn't be surprised if this has a pre-evolution. But what I want to look at... Oh, I can't maximize this. Well, that's not fair. But if you look over here, you can actually see what the UI is going to look like. So we can see, like, your choices are going to be on the right-hand side. We have the two... in the top, you have your opposing team versus your team. It's clean. It looks clean. X to throw a Pokeball, or X for your last used item. And I'm guessing Y will bring up, like, info on your Pokemon so you can see... like stat changes and stuff like that, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. That would be completely accurate. And then we have Gossifleur, who my original opinion when I saw it, and I'm going to click on it in a second, was that it's definitely a grass type, but I feel like it's a grass fairy. But it's not. It's just grass, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I was under the impression, I was like, okay, it's got Cotton Down, so that's a new ability. And Regenerator. Wonder what Cotton Down does. They didn't announce, like, they didn't release anything. But look at them in the wild. So they're bringing back, like, Let's Go, where they had the things in the wild, which I'm perfectly okay with. 100%. 100%. It's exactly what we need. I'm glad. I'm really glad. And then, in a stunning turn of events, we didn't get the regional bug, unless Gossifleur is going to be the regional bug, but that's weird. Anyways, we got Eldegoss. We found out about its evolution, which is just a pure grass type. The conflict protects from enemies. I have a feeling this is going to be a very defensive Pokemon. That's what I'm feeling. Cotton Down Regenerator. Again, we don't know what Cotton Down does. And, yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I think of those that that they've announced at this point, those are my three favorites. We'll talk about Corviknight in a sec when we get there in the trailer. Dreadnought or whatever. Yeah, Dreadnought looks cool as crap. Wooloo is also pretty adorable. But, like, just look how big and vast this area is. I just can't. Nice to see some, like, returning Pokemon and stuff, as usual. There we go. There is our first look at Corviknight. Okay? And they're Flying Steel. Oh, see, I thought it'd be a dark type. So it's basically a better... It's primary flying, though. That makes it the fourth primary flying Pokemon to exist. Because it's Noibat and Noivern, Tornadus, and now Corviknight. 7'3". They're the taxi Pokemon, apparently. Excuse me. It is said that Corviknight is the strongest Pokemon living in the skies of the Galar region, can often be seen fearlessly soaring through the air. Many say that any Pokemon foolish enough to challenge Corviknight are sent running with just a sharp glare and a cry from this fearsome Pokemon. I knew we would get a Raven, being that we're in the UK, and it's very, very, like, it just makes sense. But they did it right. They did it right. I just wish the armor wasn't so black versus the black. It just seems like a lot. It's wild. So we have fast travel basically in the flying taxi. Does that mean Fly is gone though? That's the question. That's the question. That looked like a new move. That definitely was a new move. Like, just look how wide open this place is. I remember in the stream, I literally said, this is Breath of the Wild, but for, like, Pokemon. Like, look at this. They're just wild roaming. Oh, look at the Hippopotas. And the Snowfers. It's all based on weather, which is so cool. There's a Corviknight flying in the wild. Trying to keep an eye out, see, because sometimes they hide things. Seismitoad, Tyranitar, the Navalug. There's a Hawlucha, Milotic, and a Mantine. That's how we're going to probably get berries. Oh, and you can call wild Pokemon to you? Okay, so then we see these for the first time. And when I saw them, I was like, what is this? And this is just outside of the Metal City. If you remember from the Galar City map, there's a city with the dragon emblems and everything. This is just outside of that. This city, right here, the big tall one. So this is where I lost my mind. Because I realized in a moment, co-op. Now, they do announce that you can do these raids with other people, but my question is, can you have other people in your game outside of these raids? Or is it like when you enter these stone areas, where there's these hubs, that's when the other people spawn in? I'm very, very, very curious about this, because if it is possible, we might have just gotten our first co-op Pokemon game, and I can't believe it's happened. I can't believe it's happened. Truly, I can't believe it. And then this feature, which when I first saw it, I was like, okay, so they're bringing like Pokemon Go raid battles to this, but in a better way. Also, hold on. No. What are you doing? No. Did they remove the trailer? They removed the trailer. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Pokemon Company? It's probably because they uploaded it. Yep, here we go. It's okay. I know exactly where we were. Right here. Stop. What is this? I think this is what enables you to use the Dynamax feature, which is the new like Mega Evolution, the new Z moves. It's that new gimmick. So yeah, that's what I think that is 100%. It looks pretty cool though. One of the things I will state and that I'm loving is they heard the whole characters have no interesting animations and it's like just a blank slate. It looks just good, my dude. Like the animations are there. People's mouths are moving when they're talking, which before it used to just like kind of happen, but not really. Now it actually looks like a person's talking to you, which begs the question on if it might be voice acted. I don't think so. Yeah, see that's when the bracelet was used to create the Dynamax ball. Or probably called like a Dynaball or something. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, when I first saw this, I was like, what? This is crazy. Like, you can have giant Pokemon, but like crazy in a stupid way. And then they explain it, and it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Which is kind of cool. And then you can choose to catch it. And then one thing they said at the end of it was like, these raid battles, when you catch and defeat these Pokemon, or defeat whatever you choose to do, it has the effect on your world of unlocking more and more things for you to catch. Hold on, I want to look at that guy's shirt. Stop. That is a new Pokemon. We have a Squirtle. That's a new Pokemon. That looks like a fat Pachirisu. That might be a Pachirisu evolution. That's either a Pachirisu evolution or some new squirrel Pokemon. $100%. 100%. Munchlax, Pikachu, there's Vulpix, Eevee, there's a Bulbasaur, there's a Scorbunny. There's some socks. I can't. No, that's another Vulpix. I can't pick out anything specific in the crowds. Yeah. Oh, there's Riolu's. That's what that was. This is the first gym leader. He's a grass type gym leader. What I love if there's Rotom. My question is that Rotom fan? Is that Rotom fan? No. So there's a new Rotom. I thought it wasn't fan when I was looking at it. So there's a new drone Rotom. Now, a question is, and you can see him right there in the corner. Okay, you can't see it now. Also, where's this guy's nose? Well, we're going to leave that alone. You can see it just here. Just here. There's some kind of Rotom new form, which is cool. Anyways, let's continue back with our first gym battle. They show you off that both of you are going to use your Dynamax Pokemon. The funny thing they mentioned about Dynamax is it only lasts for 3 turns, which is kind of cool. So it's not as like super powered as Mega Evolution. You just got to make the best of it while you can, and that's it. Giant Grookey is just hilarious. And there's Leon, our first look at the champion of the region who has a Charizard. I have a feeling he is going to be very important to the story. And I don't mean that as just like, well, he's a champion. Of course he's going to be important for the story. I mean that more as a, he looks, oh, they combined both of them together. Oh, here we go. He looks like he might be something to do with the villainous team. I don't know. What I do know is the emblem on his shirt is a sword and a shield, so take that what you will. This is kind of like the Score Bunny and stuff release, and we get to meet 2 very important Pokemon. Now, I'm not sold on the design. I mean, it basically looks like Lycanroc, just with armor and stuff. That one's cool. I'm calling it Seif for any of you Dark Souls fans. Yeah, they're cool. Like, they look good. Look at how it's like hair is a cape. Or the fur is a cape. And this is like their ultimate move, clearly. Ooh. They didn't show this painting in thing. Pokemon Sword and Shield. November 15th. Which is right on track. Right on track. I want to do one last thing. Did they not? Here we go. Zaishin and Zamazenta. The name is something else. So it's shining blade, can cut through anything. Its gleaming shield can block anything. I like Zaishen a bit more, but that's just me. 100% gonna nickname it Seif because it literally is Seif from Dark Souls. Zamazenta's pretty cool, dope. They remind me a lot of Lycanroc, and that's why I'm kind of like, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about that. Zaishen attacks so gracefully that its movements can even captivate its opponent. It holds what appears to be a sword in its mount. Okay. What seems to be interesting, because Zamazenta's regal and majestic movements overwhelm any opponents that dare face. Its body is covered in what seems to be a shield. They seem. Is this like signs of Pokemon armor? There was the leak that said Pokemon armor is a thing, blah blah blah. And Zaishen only has like a crown, and the sword potentially. I don't think it's the thing. I think this trailer finally debunks Pokemon armor, because like if it was a thing, we would have seen it in this trailer. They announced all the big things. I feel I could be very much wrong, but I feel like all the big new features that people would need to be sold on were announced here, for sure. But yeah, let me know, guys. What do you think? We now have 8 Pokemon from Galar, which is cool. What do you guys think about this new information we got? Oh, here we go. Calm Down. So they finally updated. Calm Down, the ability of Gossifleur and Eldegoss, is one of these new abilities. When a Pokemon with this ability is hit by an attack, it will send out Cotton Fluff that will lower speed stat of another Pokemon. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like Sticky? No, Sticky lets you keep the item. What's the one that Goodra had? No. Anyway, it's not important. But that's cool. That's cool. So they brought abilities back. I know they got rid of them in Let's Go for whatever reason. Here we can see there are wild Swirlix, a Minccino, and a Wild Espurr, so that's good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. We got 5 brand new, technically 7 brand new Pokemon. Who is your favorite of the 5 normal Pokemon? Who is your favorite? And more importantly, which legendary do you like? Zaishen or Zamazenta? Your boy is leaning towards Zaishen, but Zamazenta's cool too. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in to this little mini analysis / we just went into it, broke it down a little bit more. Just sort of gave my real opinions and thoughts on the whole thing. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel more than you know. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, guys, I'm Ale, and this is Backwards Hat Gaming, and we'll be seeing you next time.